Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Aptos. So, yeah, Aptos could possibly be turning around here. It's not entirely clear. The chart is everything. It's just not entirely clear here, this decline, because the move up. Yeah, obviously, what we said in yesterday's video is that, you know, it did the minimum it needs to do on, you know, when it came down here. It created this WXY correction. There was another count which could have led to another decline, another low. Yeah, we talked about that. That would be that we just chart that for you as well. Also not invalidated. Yeah, so we could say here A wave, B wave, and then this as a C wave. And then within the C wave, you've got a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but this is now getting difficult. And this would be a 4, which is getting quite long now. And we would still get another 5 down. That's possible. Or here, you know, with the current count that I have on the chart, which I already changed like, I think a couple of videos ago. The W wave, the X wave, and the Y wave down could be finished. Do we have enough confirmation that it's finished? Not yet, but we're getting there, because as highlighted yesterday, we had here the ABC. The C wave went below the low of the A wave. That's the minimum the C wave really needs to do. So that's all right, even though I would have liked it to go a little longer. And we've broken now above the previous B wave high. Now that's a good indication that things are turning around, but it's not really impulsive yet. So as so often, if this is already the third wave to the upside, it will be the decline, which happens the correction, which will tell the story. So if we really get here a proper 5-wave move up, which at the moment I have difficulties to count, so we might get a bit of a diagonal here in a wave 1, then we could come down in a wave 2 and rally like this. This wave 2 here will tell the story if we've turned. So again, there are fairly clear charts out at the moment. Aptos is sort of medium clear. I've got my grid bot running, so it will eat it up either way. I think a grid bot is a sensible option here, especially as we're not too far away from key support. At the present stage, or in the present situation here, it's still very, very much possible that this is going to drop into this region between 970 and 681. That is still possible, because we haven't taken out the X wave high, so that would be the next step. But, you know, for now, with every of these steps, it's always cascading probabilities. Taking out each of these resistances will increase the likelihood. At the moment, I would say against this support of 1241, you can focus on higher, but that support is now quite far away. Unfortunately, it didn't reach here the ideal target, which makes it less clear. Because if I take the A wave length, you go to the high of the B wave. I mean, it reached a 61.8 extension. I think we talked about that in the last video and said it's not an uncommon target for a wave C to end at the 61.8 extension. It's not ideal either, but it's also not too uncommon. So have an open mind. Maybe the correction is over and we could be rallying, but then it's not really impulsive yet. So what I'd like to see for clarity is the 5-wave move up. Don't even have a clear vision of what this could be. I mean, you can try to interpret anything into this, but I mean, what I could make a guess here, but it's pointless. So really, it's not really, I wouldn't give you any value, because this doesn't really give enough structure to work with. I mean, you could argue maybe this was a small 1, this a 2, but then maybe here the 1, 2 of the 3, you know. So it's not a clear structure. It's very choppy. Yeah, it's very choppy. So it's just being a bit patient here, waiting for a bit of clarity. Hasn't reached ideal target, but we saw bullish divergence here and we reached the 61.8 extension, sort of the minimum you would expect for a C wave. And there you go. You know, we'll see. The grid bot is going to eat it up either way. So I'm not. I'm okay. Sometimes when charts aren't entirely clear and you are, however, in a nice range, then a grid bot can do the job. But at the moment, what you need to understand, this could still very much become a deeper wave too. I mean, what I wouldn't rule out is also, and we see that everywhere in the crypto market at the moment, that this move down, I mean, this could just be the A wave of the wave 2. Yeah? And I always consider that if ideal targets are not reached in the wave 2. So for example, we could say that all of this is just an A wave. We will get a B wave and we come down and see once more. Yeah, that always is the case if on the move down, ideal targets aren't reached. There's a bit of a flaw in the system. A WXY is always a flaw because it doesn't complete the proper correction correctly. And if the move up starts to be choppy and not really impulsive, then you consider an extension of the correction. So you need to have that, you need to have an open mind about that. So again, have an open mind. I mean, it did bounce from here from a minimum requirement, right? And it's now broken above the B wave high. So we've got initial signals that a low is in. But anybody who entered somewhere in this area, I mean, by all means, you know, maybe move up your stop loss. Think about your risk management. Or if we get a clearer sign like a 1-2 setup, you know, that might be the next, the next possible entry point here. What I will do with my grid bot, if it breaks above $20, I will increase the range, yeah, so that it will consider the higher ranges as well. Okay, that's my update about Aptos. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching.